welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a great day. I'm so glad you're here. So I am doing the last Collections Obsession layout with the kit that I am using this month from Kiwi Lane. Collections Obsession, like I say in every video, is with my crafty low or no spend Facebook group, friends and creators. We all pick different collections and we create once a week, creating 4 things throughout the month. And it's lots of fun to watch people use different things up that they have. Some of them make collections on their own. They don't use store-bought collections. It's just so much fun. So make sure you're checking them out. I have it in the description as always. And go join that Facebook group. So inspiring. It is exactly what it says it is. Low or no spend. So we all try to encourage each other to use what we have and spend less, which that's a pretty big deal, right? So definitely check all of them out. So I am using, if you watched me make the kit, you know I had this kit. I saved this one on purpose. I kind of mix and match, and sometimes that happens. I also wanted to do this photo of my oldest son, James, and I decided I wanted to go with blues. So I'm actually not even going to use these 2 papers, which is totally okay. That's all right. And then I started noticing that in my scraps, I have a lot of blue cut-aparts, and that came with all different kits from January to now. And there's some rainbow paper with some blue. Maybe we'll splash a little bit of color in there. Just different things. And I thought I should do a blue monochromatic layout. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe some pops of the rainbow. We'll see. This is from one of the other kits that I used up. And yes, I keep all these little scraps. So we'll see what we can come up with. I do kind of like this pop of multi. So if you remember, in one of the layouts that I did this month, because again, we do 4, I cut these out from the stencils, right? I had traced it and cut it out, and I didn't use them. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to try to use these and just do a bunch of tags and tuck them in. So when I say that, this is what I mean. Okay, so this is going to be, this is a scrap, this is a scrap, this was in the kit. I'm using up my scraps, all from Kiwi Lane. And so then now I know it's not straight. I will back this in white to make it stand out just a little bit. Honestly, if I had a bigger piece of this, I would back it in this, but I don't. So I'll back it in white and kind of like that. This is my base. In general, I have this part done before I start filming. Today, I do not. I'm going to reach right over here and I'm going to grab myself my tag punch off of my cart. Let me see here we go. So I got my tag punch, and I think what I'm going to do is I am going to cut these down to, this is up to 2.5, 2, and 1.5. All of these blue pieces, right? I'm thinking this might even be my title. I will go around that, and I am going to, my goal is 7, an odd number, and I think I'm going to tuck them in. So let me go do that part, and then we'll come back and put it all back together. I mean, I'm just gonna cut these down into manageable strips and use my punch here. I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link below, along with everything else that I talked about, the crafty low or no spin, all that stuff is always in the description of every one of my videos. I do my very best, and if you don't see it, just comment. 1, I love getting to know you and talking to you, and 2, because then I will remember you're doing me a favor, right? And I will put it in there, and I will respond to your comment as well. So I'm going to cut these down, make some tags, come back, we'll tuck them in, we'll see if my idea works. I'll be right back. All right, so I've done all my tags. I pulled out a few little blue owls. I have the word handsome, and I did pull out one of my, I like to take scraps and just take my word dies. I have ink all over my hands. Take my word dies and just have these in a binder that I keep here on my desk, called titles. I've shown this before in some of my organization videos, and that way, if I want to use it, I just have it, and it's a great way to use scraps. I do them in black and white, and I do them in other colors too, but yeah, squirrel Okay, so I have that. Hello, handsome. Not even sure if I'm going to use this. And we're just going to start tucking some tags. Like I said, I did ink them all. Just like so. We're going to set the clouds. Maybe we'll use the clouds. Just in case the clouds didn't work out, I did cut a couple of tags in that color. I had a little bit of scrap left of that. So I think I want this here. I've already tucked it here. Plus, I dropped my ink little dauber. And so we got more room for embellishments. Make it work. Just like that. And then I did pull out some wood veneer stars I have from some assemblage required. And I think instead of like, I'm going to kind of just put stars where those will be. So another good reason to have an odd number. So let's work on this up here and see what happens. Should we do something variated colors? That's what I want anyway. It's what I see when I'm thinking of this. And I'm just going to stagger the tags. That's all I'm going to do. No rhyme or reason. We're going to trial and error it and see if it works. I'm thinking 4 or 5 up here, and then some coming off the bottom. It's just kind of how I'm seeing it. I like the whole tag sticking out. Let's see, what if we did another large one and then one more small? Do this one, and we could go like so. You are nothing short of amazing. I love that. Happy just because. I love that too. Then if we come down here, maybe we can get one of these in. Yeah, I don't know if the clouds are going to make it. We can mimic this as well. Let's put this up against, and I can cut these shorter if I need to. I just want a little bit of color popping through. Not a lot. Maybe even like that. Ooh, should we just do 2 and then go, hello, handsome? Food for thought, right? Or we could go with the 3. I feel like that kind of blends in too much. Boy, I wish I had one more of this. I don't think I have any more. Oh, I do. Look. Looky here, look. Yay. I have this. Oh, but I already have that tag. I got all excited for nothing. I'm just going through. I piled up my scraps to carry on to next month because a lot of the Kiwi Lane papers will mimic each other in color. And I don't see any more of that light paper. I could do clouds. I mean, that would be a variation. I'd have to be mindful of which way I cut it. Is anybody else brainstorming with me? Because I'd have to put the tab this way, but have the clouds so they're not upside down. Does that make sense? Makes sense in my brain. Let's make sure I don't have something else maybe I could cut a tag out of. Okay, this might work. All right, that's a cut apart. Oh, but I'm gonna ink it. Let's try it. I'd rather do that, maybe keep this scrap for something later. How many of you guys do that? Okay, so let's see here. This, I feel like, needs to be a tad bit shorter down in there. Or, wait a minute. What if I were to go, instead of doing that, what if I were to go like this? And then have this tucked like so. And then it's really just barely peeking out. Oh, that might work. Kind of like that. Okay. You're probably going to hear kids and family. They're all running around. I'm in here. I didn't want to watch a movie. So that's okay, right? I have handsome. Where's my hello? And what if I did hello? You know how Junior is when he starts. I don't want it on the photo. I could go like, there's a lot of different ways I could do this, isn't there? So I could, a little bit on the photo maybe would be okay. Things that make you go, trial, error, little this, little that. Okay, I kind of like that. Then I have my owls. I have my stars as well. So I know I want stars. So let's just kind of put them around. Let's see here. I am thinking maybe some over here too. Take that off. Do a big one on the big tag. We have medium size. Let's see here. I love these stars. You guys have never gone over to some assemblage required. You totally should. it's just a fun, she's so inspiring. MK is so good at her mixed media and what she does. Okay, so that would go like that. I like that. I would want another one over here. Maybe we'll set those aside as a maybe because I need solid ones, right? So we'll do another one there. And then I need some small, maybe one there. And do I have any babies? Little babies, maybe that. Here we go. So let's go like that. I like that. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. And then I have these here, and then I have these that were made in a swap. So I could totally, I think we'll avoid the pink. Maybe these? Could totally maybe have him sitting there. Isn't it cute? Have him sitting there. Then I have another one. Maybe I could put two up here and one down here. Okay, so could have him, what could we do here? Cover up the Life Touch. How many of you guys have Life Touch photos? Like that. And then this one, maybe over here. I don't know about that one. I like this one. I like this one. I think maybe just one in each. I don't think I'm going to do that one. Wonder if I couldn't push him over just a tad, like so. That's pretty cute, but I kind of like him next to this sentiment too. I mean, could I put both? I have to marinate on that for a minute on whether I like that or not. And then I could put maybe some stars going up this way. I think that one's too big. Or is that just too much? Somebody shout it out. Okay, I do not want that. Do you like that? Do you like this? Now to figure out if I like the stars or not. I mean, I could put a tiny bit of journaling right here and just leave it. Or I could do a little, I just need to put what city, state we were in, because this is from Montana. I can't believe he's 24 now. Oh, just blows my mind. I don't think I'm gonna use the clouds. I don't think I am, but that's okay because I'll save them. I'll put them in the Kiwi Lane kit with the stencil. I have a couple tags left. I do like that. I might move this over. What if we move this just a hair over like so? I like that. And then have handsome coming off of that, just like that. Hello, still right there. We could even do it at an angle. That would be okay. Okay, you guys, I think that's the page. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go glue it all down. I'll come back, and if I do anything different, we'll talk about it. Okay, hang in there. Alrighty, I got it all glued down. I love this. I rearranged this a little bit. I tucked it in closer. You know, clusters, I personally have a tendency to want to spread things out. That's, you know, I've been scrapbooking for 25 plus years, and that's what we used to do. And I have to remind myself all the time, clusters, it's layers. So I pulled them in, and I brought this little owl over here. This was in a swap as well. And then I tucked one down into here, so he's just kind of peeking out. And then this down here, I did a little bit of journaling and put my stars, and this is such a fun boy layout. All boy, all blue, a little pop of color with the rainbow, and with that, it's done. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Check out everyone else that's using different collections and creating each week. Join that Facebook group. Scylla has created a wonderful place for us to all bounce ideas of ways to save money and use the things that we have. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.